Hey guys, what's going on? How y'all doing today? You know what I really wanted to ask y'all? This comes from, I always put my opinion out there, but I'd like your opinion too. What do you guys think is going on with all this? Is this aliens? Is this God? Is this a supreme being that is nor alien nor God? Is it something that's already here and we're basically just catching on to it? We're just the first to be enlightened to it. I have these questions, and this is basically the anniversary. I mean, for me, it was July. It was I'll never forget. It's like July 3rd, and I was picking up you know my girl, and coming down the road, and there's this huge angel. You know it's a bigger road. I don't want to call it an interstate, but if you've ever seen I-95, through New Jersey or New York, it's kind of like that, but not completely. So I'm looking up, and I see this. It's storming out, mind you. Half of the sky is blue, and the other half is just light. And I see this huge, what looked like to me, looked like to be an angel. And I was like, oh my God, look at that! It's an angel. So I pull the car over, and I go to take a picture, and this angel had turned into this. What look now is like a beast, a devil, or you know, it was no longer a Saint Michael or Jophiel. It was now Satan or Lucifer, or, whatever you think that you know your bad being is. So I kept the pictures going, and it was crazy because after that day, um, I began to see snakes. To me, what I thought it was snakes eating snakes, or snakes throwing up snakes, and it was over and over. They're showing me this, and I with the first couple of days I laid in my room and I said, "What are you showing me? I don't know what this is." And they're showing me through binary, and the binary thing was pretty cool. They would give me numbers, and I'd write them down, and then they would give me a message, and the messages were, you know, how do you see us? Um, are you, are you chosen by God? And I'm like, I don't know any of this. This is crazy to me too. Like, I have no idea why this is happening to me. And then they're like, oh, well, you're the first, kind of a thing. Not like the first, but like you're one of the first to be able to see us. And that was freaky to me in the beginning. And then it actually got creepier, or crazier, I should say. It wasn't creepy. It was weird. It was like I was cool with it, but the more cool I was with it, everybody was like, "Oh man, I hope he's okay," kind of a thing. And they started coming to me, and I have pictures with them. I've tried to show people, but and when I show them by hand, when I literally break it down to them and say this is how you need to see it, they're like, oh my God, I see it now. It's like it's hidden for everybody until it's shown, and I guess um, that's the way that they want it. Um, so that was like the beginning of all this, and never forget the snakes throwing up snakes, or snakes shedding. I don't know. But I was watching the movie Noah last night, and I saw exactly. I never had seen Noah before. I saw exactly what they were showing me last year at this time, and it really, like, I had to take a deep breath, and I really was like, not disturbed, but I was like in awe that like I'm not crazy. This was seen by Noah of all people. Well, I mean, supposedly, maybe this is written down somewhere. Never in my Catholic school have I ever read that anywhere. But whoever directed that movie knows what I was seeing, because that's exactly what I was seeing. And it was just it would go from that to people, and then it would show a castle, and then the castle would be on its side as if destroyed, and then a man and a woman in a window, and they look like um, you know maybe a king and queen. And then I saw like a group of people, and there was this a dust basically in the air, and the dust was going into this man's mouth. And I had seen that in what's it called, the Exorcist show. So of course I couldn't really use that because people, oh well, you watched that show. Well, not really. It's really not my type of show. But okay, I mean, if people wanted to use an excuse into what I saw, then we can use that and say that that's what it's from. Sure, even though it's not. Um, but the binary thing, I thought because of aliens, like how would angels know binary? And then it got weirder because then it got into one day I woke up and it was three horses, okay, not four, it was three. There's three horses and they were like on my wall, and one was very old and you would call it ancient, like it was just like falling apart, like in front of my face, I could say it like that. It was just so old. And then the other horse was like strong, willful, and proud, like was like almost steroided out, we'll say. And then the other horse was just a regular horse. Um, it wasn't sick, nor was it this perfect specimen what I would bet money on in like a racetrack. Um, Again, like what, I have no idea what that meant. I have no idea. Like, was I being showed that the four horsemen have begun, and there's three left? I have no idea. Um, what else did I see at that time? The dreams were just out of this world. Um, I told you guys kind of about that. Um, and then I saw these. They weren't swords. They weren't lances. They were like. They were. It looked like lightning, like a lightning bolt, but it wasn't. It was like a. I guess we're gonna call it a sword for the lack of any better term that I can think of at this moment. And I saw it as like a lightning bolt, and then the sword itself. And I had a picture of that in front of my house. And all this was happening up into the eclipse, the day of the eclipse. And the night of the eclipse, this a person walked up to me with a knife and was going to kill me. What was weird was I had a revelation 5 minutes before going outside that someone was going to be outside and someone was going to try to kill me. And I brought a knife with me outside. And this person went to attack me, and I was like, oh, guess what? I'm ready too. And the person had a girl with him. And the girl was like, please, don't do this. You don't have to do this. This is, um, like, it was weird, like a good versus evil thing. Like, they were saying, like,